All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh Bashem Al Shawah Rakakwadash. Double honor to apostles of Great Millstone and citations to elect what you ought to be. There's your brother Hawaii. Got a quick lesson for you Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians, and Israelites who better shame and looking like heathens who spirit bear witness that they're a child of Heavenly Father. In the name of the Heavenly Father is Yahweh, who the world inly calls Jehovah, God of Yahweh. In the name of the Heavenly Son is Yahweh Shai, who the world inly calls Jesus Christ, or as a Christos or Yeshua. So I got a quick lesson. Any other precepts coming out, you already know it's the Holy Spirit. It's the Holy Spirit, why you believe it or not. And it should be this for you, you know you people that prey on deceit and stuff just so you can make yourself look righteous. You know what I'm saying, or make yourself look innocent. You see, matter of fact, before I get here, uh, damn, what was it? Uh, uh, Probably ain't even spelling the word deceit correctly. No, it don't look like it is. This is here go one. Uh, Here we go. Right, because I can, I seen it before. People seen it before and stuff. Even when it comes down to, their lives before they even knew the truth. You'll have that individual and stuff that will sit up here and they'll run to this person, that person, or they'll try to get to the person first come, first serve type thing and stuff. And what they'll do is that they'll sit up here and be like, oh, such did this and such did that and stuff. And you over here like, nah, they lying, they lying, right? Just to get you in trouble. And then whole time, uh, uh, whole time, what is it? Whole time and stuff, they standing behind them, and you be like, look, see, they smiling. As soon as the person, like, they trying to get you in trouble with and stuff, turn around and stuff, and then they just straighten their face out and be like, see, he's saying I'm lying, he's calling me a liar, and I woo the woo and stuff. Man, you gotta watch. You gotta watch. Uh, 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 well, for those who watch anime and whatnot, the Rise of the Shield Hero, because they did the man dirty. They did the man dirty and stuff, you see. And here it is. He was a much needed person and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Right? So this what happened. You have you have what is it? You have uh this female and stuff. She's a habitual liar, and she used her cuteness and her sexuality and whatnot and stuff to sway men. And she was even doing her so-called innocency and stuff just to sway her father, which was the king. You see, you know, and towards the end and whatnot and stuff, the queen was the only one who had fucking sense about her demonic daughter. You see, which who he also tried to kill her little sister and stuff because she wanted the crown. You see, right? So here it is. Uh, Here it is. She uh, 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 it's like here it is. At the end and stuff, they put it's pretty much like a curse mark. You know what I'm saying? But it was just temporary. It was because if you had this curse mark and stuff, what I'm saying, you couldn't disobey your master. You know what I'm saying? But it was just temporary for them. Because you could remove it and place it on and stuff, right? So pretty much what happened was this. Uh, uh, Pretty much what happened was that they put it on the chest and whatnot, and if they lied, they was gonna get questions asked. But if they lied and whatnot and stuff, then uh, uh, if they lied and whatnot, then they would get shocked, like electrocuted. You know what I'm saying? You see, to the point shit would be steaming off their body and stuff. That's how hot that electricity was. So pretty much, pretty. pretty much uh, 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 it's like it. Man, you got distracted by somebody and stuff going hard on the scooter. Uh, so pretty much and stuff. They was asking if she set him up. Was it a lie and stuff to make you to make him think, make the people think and stuff that you was sexually harassed and whatnot? And she was like, no, I swear, I never done such a thing and stuff. He did touch me. Boom, got shocked. You know what I'm saying? You know, right? And she told the spirit hero his name was Masamune and he was a fucking simp. You know what I'm saying? And believed everything and stuff that they said when it came down to the what's it called, the different lies and stuff that was being spoken by her, right? And he said that the scripture says that the simple believe every word, you see. And the scripture also says in Ecclesiastes 12 and 13, it says know the whole matter. A lot of people do not do that. They are one-sided in judgment, you see, right? And and even though and even though and even though when it comes down to you know, you got probably, you know, you got all these different tests and whatnot and stuff, you know, to see if somebody is telling the truth. You know, the cops and interrogators and stuff, they look through the eyes and facial expressions and whatnot and stuff. You see, and the thing is that when it comes down to Lord, He knows it straight up. They're not these people. They can be sneaky all they want to, but the Lord is not going to allow them to get away. You see, right? So this is a rock. Well, you know, and pretty much when it came down to the father was the one who was actually more found and truthful because his feelings was genuine, but it was just that his oldest daughter and stuff was manipulating his mind to make the heroes that they summoned for the waves that they couldn't fight. You know what I'm saying? To sit up here and cause the pretty much put the shield hero and stuff in a losing position, and they needed all four and stuff just so they can conquer you know, ways of destruction that will come. It would be different ways of destruction will come, and here it is. They trying to destroy it. It's stupid. They trying to destroy this the shield hero and stuff, and they need all four of them. You see, just so their kingdom can get saved because they can't do it on their own. You see, right? But besides that, uh, you know, I don't know all lies right off the rip. You know what I'm saying? But it came out that she was lying about everything. They asked, "Did you lie?" And said, "Did you were your true intentions was to kill your young sister?" And she was like, "No, I would never kill my sister. I would never be like that." Got shocked again. You see? And here it is. She's trying to make this story. She's trying to make these different stories up and whatnot, and and it just shows how much of a habitual liar she is. You see? And what was she doing? All that time while she was using deceit, she was trying to make herself look righteous, or make herself look right, or innocent and whatnot. And you have individuals that's like that. They know how to set it up, but guess what? Uh, um, for one, you'll be bearing false witness onto another. You see? And then you'll be the cause of certain reactions and whatnot and stuff. You see, so this is that can happen even when it come down to the Lord. So this is Sirach, Ecclesiastes, and Apocrypha, chapter chapter Sirach 11 and 29. It says, "Bring not every man into thy house, for the deceitful man hath many trains." You see, so say if you bring somebody into your crib and whatnot and stuff, you know, they got different thoughts and stuff of you know, maybe it's something that they can use or something they can use for themselves. You know what I'm saying, right? Or get some type of gain and whatnot and stuff. And guess what? They're humble their souls. The Edomite spirit. You know what I'm saying? Psalms 55 21. You see, the words was smooth like butter, but inward they was drawing swords. You know what I'm saying? You see, to set somebody up and stuff just so you can try to make yourself look good. That's bearing false witness, you see? And that's a double-edged sword right there, you see? While you thinking you over there trying to cut somebody and stuff by using the word, you using the word in a wrongful way. You know what I'm saying? You're applying it incorrectly and whatnot for unjust gain and stuff, and the whole time you cutting yourself. You see? Right? So it says, it's Rock 19 and 26. I should have read this one first. It says, there is a wicked man that hangeth down his head sadly. It says, but inwardly he is full of deceit. You see? So you got individual stuff. It's gonna be like, oh man, I tried to help him out and whatnot and stuff, and whole time they ready to wink at you, and when they wink at you and stuff, the scriptures talk about that a person that winks at you and stuff is wicked. You see? You know, uh, 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 they over there like, yeah, I got you. I'm able to persuade this, I'm able to persuade that and stuff. That's deceit. You know what I'm saying? Right? And it's like I'm gonna keep doing this stuff because the people, they listen to me. They listen to me. They listen to me. They or I made the people look like, look at you like this and look like that and stuff. So they're gonna believe me over you and whatnot and stuff. All right, right? Let's see if you're gonna uh 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 let's see if you're gonna sit up here and be able to pull that same trick and finesse and stuff, or be able to supplant the angels and stuff that see everything that even happens in your motherfucking mind. So this is Sirach 23. I mean Sirach, the 23rd chapter, verse 18. It says, "A man that breaketh wedlock, saying thus." I gotta start up. This is verse 16. It says, "Two sorts of men." Nah, verse 18. It says, "A man that breaketh wedlock," and that's pretty much committing adultery. Because when you have sex with a woman and stuff, except that she a prostitute or she, uh, 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 she's bargaining. You know what I'm saying? But one night stand with the woo, like a prostitute. But when it come down to it, breaking wedlock and stuff is when a woman has a man already and she's having sex with another man, or a man having sex with a woman and stuff who has a man already. You see? So it says, "A man that breaketh wedlock, saying thus in his heart, who seeth me?" Right? And that's the spirit of most of these people when they want to set you up or make you look like this or look like that. You know what I'm saying? Because what people like to do is test patience and whatnot and stuff. But guess what? Uh, 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 there's a flaw in it and stuff, because most people, what they'll do is that they'll have fun with it. You know what I'm saying? They'll have fun with it and stuff. And they're not gonna be like, okay, okay, man, chill, chill, chill. No, they'll keep doing it and keep pressing those buttons. You know what I'm saying? Until you explode. And then when you explode and stuff, it's gonna be like, see, look at him. I told you, I told you that, you know what I'm saying, that something was wrong with the person and whatnot and stuff, but you were the cause. You see? And that you could be found in a situation where you the one who put a stumbling block before thy brother and stuff. Now, while you over there thinking that you fucking somebody else over, you really fucking yourself. You see, because most of the scripture says a double-edged sword. Most of the time when you cutting somebody, you can find yourself, if you examine yourself well enough, you'll find yourself cutting yourself, because you're gonna find yourself being guilty for the same exact shit, man. You see, so it says, it's just a man that breaketh wedlock. And I'm gonna tell you this: when it comes down to the word, if the Lord put the Spirit upon us to get this word, we're not. Well, it might be some people and stuff who do that. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be surprised. But the one thing is this: well, when it comes down to me personally, you know what I'm saying? If it's a edifying video, or it's a video and stuff to defend the scriptures, you know what I'm saying, to defend the gospel and whatnot, you know, I'm doing it. I'm not doing this stuff just so, I can, they gonna be irritated and stuff. No, I don't preach the word for strife. You see, you know, because somebody would be like, well, we be getting irritated and stuff when you be talking about this and talking about that, but I have to, because That's what the Lord told me to do. You know what I'm saying? You know, you all ain't choose your prophets. You know what I'm saying? You know, your your prophets and stuff would have a 501c3 charter. You see, you all ain't choose the prophets, and the Lord had chose us, even though we ain't chose him. You see, right? So this is if you understand what that means, right? You probably had the zeal, but not according to knowledge. You know what I'm saying? But we you know, even within Christianity and stuff, we weren't trying to live at the law, statutes, commandments. We want to do whatever the fuck it is we want to do and still receive mercy. So this is Sirach 23 and 18 again. It says, "A man that breaketh wedlock, saying thus in his heart, he who seeth me, who I can't even who it says who seeth me. I am compassed about with darkness. The walls cover me. The Lord don't need cameras. The Lord don't need to home invade and stuff to set up shop in your crib. You know what I'm saying? So you can see what's going on remotely from another unit. The Lord don't need to do that. You see? It says the walls cover me and nobody seeth me. What need I to fear? And with that being the case and stuff, guess what's gonna happen? People are going to stop. I mean, they're not going to stop. It becomes entertainment. You see, you know, it becomes entertainment and stuff. But what they're doing is that they're entertaining themselves and stuff in a bad sense. You know what I'm saying? Where judgment can come. You see, and it says, and once again, uh, you'll probably have individuals. You'll have individuals and stuff. They're gonna be like, uh, uh, you know, because this even happens when it comes down to like when it comes down to the 2/3. You'll have the individual and stuff who don't really understand, right? Who think that it's like, well, if somebody's a 2/3, you know what I'm saying? Because you can watch out for this. You know what I'm saying? You got to watch out for this. It's like, well, since I think so and so is a 2/3 and whatnot and stuff, well, I can do whatever I want to. No, you can't. No, you can't. If you do whatever you want to and stuff, then guess what? You're gonna be guilty in judgment. You know what I'm saying? Because here it is. If you applying the scriptures, you will know better than stuff not to do anything against the 2/3 either, because the Lord said to be blameless. But if you're doing shit on purpose and stuff, then guess what? You're going to be found at fault. You see? And the Lord will tap that ass and stuff when it come down to it. You see? If he really dealing with you. If he ain't dealing with you, guess what? You're going to continue into your mischief. You're going to continue in your troubles and whatnot. And then you fuck around and find out that you in the midst of that circle of being the 2/3 and stuff because you wanted to play around. You see? So it says, and thinking you was getting away with it because, uh, uh, once again, if the Lord is not chastening you, you know what I'm saying, you know, or you can't get it, or you can't understand it and whatnot and stuff, you know, or you don't feel like you was wrong here, there, and this, there, this, that, and the third, you know what I'm saying? Guess what? You know that's the Lord not chastening you, and you'll be considered a bastard. You see? So it says, it says the Most High would not remember my sins. You can't look at it that way. You see, that's a careless spirit, and it's not just on women. It's also on men. So it says, verse 19. It says, such a man only feareth the eyes of men, and knoweth not that the eyes of the Lord are 10,000 times brighter than the sun, beholding all the ways of men, and considering the most secret parts. And what is those secret parts? The secret parts of stuff is what goes on in your mind. You see. You know, that's why the brother, no, I still don't know his name, but his page is Bakar Moth, and he did a sit down in the past. He did a sit down in the past called uh, he did a sit down in the past saying saying you know, you gotta rebuke your thoughts. You see, and a lot of people and stuff, they don't rebuke it, they just let it fly. You know, if it's wrong and stuff, but they around that nature and stuff of doing things that way and stuff, they're not going to think that this shit is wrong, nor are they going to correct it. You see? And if Satan keeps festering it in their minds, guess what's going to happen and stuff? They're going to play on it. You see? You know? And then he also did, I got to bring it up again. Uh, 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 be careful with retaliation. He says, be careful with retaliation. You see, right? And he said that the individual stuff might make it slide, but then the Lord be like, no. And then through the Spirit, I experienced that. You know what I'm saying? You know, in the past when I was of Great Millstone, and pretty much what happened was that, you know, sometimes I forget. You know what I'm saying? If you know, to fill out an application, I'm asking brothers for help. And I'm on a groupie, and I ain't gonna bring up the brother name. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes down to it, uh, I kept asking and stuff, and I sincerely didn't know what to do because for a while, uh, you know, when you know, for a while and stuff, I mean, I just forgot how to do it and stuff. So I was seeking for help. You know what I'm saying? The brother was making fun and whatnot. Now I didn't really feel no type of way. I just didn't. I thought that the brother thought that I was just playing around and stuff because when it comes down to him, he knows how to fill out applications and stuff. So he probably thought that I was playing, and I was thinking in my mind, it's like he probably think I'm playing around, but I'm dead ass, and he not he not giving anything to me, right? So then, so then, uh, uh, so then, uh, uh, so then, uh, 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 so then, another brother came through. And he was pretty much like, damn, bro, the brother asking you for help and whatnot. He be asking for the last 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? You know, he asking for help. And so why you just help instead of joking around with him? You know what I'm saying? Just help him. Woo, woo, woo. You know what I'm saying? And I was sitting up there like, I don't, you know, brother, I don't mind and stuff. You know, I didn't even look at it that way and stuff. But the Lord looked at it at a certain type of way. The Lord looked at it a certain type of way and stuff. So when the brother brought out that sit down and stuff, it made sense. It made sense and whatnot. Yeah, the individual be like, nah, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Or they might brush off these things some type of way without putting curses up and whatnot, right? Like he said. But the Lord can sit up here and be like, no, I ain't like that shit. I ain't like that shit. And you, what you need to understand is this: when it comes down to the elect and the 2/3, you know what I'm saying, right? The thing is that they're still the Lord's children. You see, if there's two siblings, say you got two children, and one complains about the other and stuff, you know what I'm saying? The one, say if there's one who gets in less trouble and the one that gets in more trouble, you know what I'm saying? The one that gets in more trouble and stuff, they come to the parent, it's gonna be like such and such is doing such and such to me and stuff, and it's like, the one that usually do good all the time, be like, they not gonna believe you anyway. Cause you always in trouble. They ain't gonna believe you anyway. Guess what? They get popped in the mouth. They get popped in the mouth and stuff. You know what I'm saying? You see, you can't, you know, or what parents would do, what certain parents would do, they'll do this. You know, if they didn't believe the child and whatnot and stuff, be like, they'll just tell them, it's like, stop doing this, stop doing that. And they'll watch the behavior of the so-called good child, you know what I'm saying, and see that you, oh yeah, so you have been messing with the one who usually be bad all the time, you know, and then guess what? They get that ass whooped, you see, you know, and the thing is that the punishments that's happening now, is not, it's not, you know, some of, yeah, it's the punishments that's finna come and whatnot are finna be very, very severe. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not, because main attraction that brings people to test us, or for the demons to test us and bother us and whatnot and stuff, it's because of the spirit that we have. You see, right? Because the demons know who we are and stuff, and they fuck with, you know what I'm saying, individuals and stuff who's seeking after righteousness, while everybody else either probably trying to do it, or they still have they flaky ways and stuff, where it's a bad habit that's still within the world. You see, right? Or an ego that they built for themselves that was in the world that they still fighting to crush. You see, so this is Once again, Sirach 23:19, it says, such a man only feareth the eyes of men, and knoweth not that the eyes of the Lord are 10,000 times brighter than the sun, beholding all the ways of men, and considering the most secret parts and stuff. So think about it like this. The Lord said that not everybody that called me Yahushai, shall enter into the kingdom. You know what I'm saying? It says those who work iniquity, right? Now, when it comes down to deceit is wrong, you see? And deceit can go into many laws and stuff that can be considered broken. You see, so it's like, well, I'm doing deceit. I'm just a little white lie and stuff. That's part of our customs not to do that. You see, it's like, well, it's just a little white lie, just a little white lie and whatnot, and you festering and building that up, right? But then, yeah, you ain't committing adultery, you ain't sitting up here being a homosexual, you ain't in bisexuality and stuff, you're not into bestiality and stuff, which they've been legalizing and stuff in many states now. You know what I'm saying? You ain't been doing none of those and stuff where it says you'll die if you do such and such and stuff. But here it is, you doing all this deceitful things and stuff, and the Lord, like, it's like, nah, you have been doing this, you have been doing that, and you've been doing this, that, and the third. So therefore, guess what? I'm gonna depart from me those who work iniquity. You see? And it's like, but Lord, all the scriptures where it says that if you do such and this, do this and do that and stuff, you know what I'm saying, that you'll die for it. I stayed away from those and stuff. Well, what about the other ones that would still cause you to die from? You see, you know, and that's what I mean by a double-edged sword. You're trying to use the word and apply it in a wicked way and whatnot, just so you can look a certain way. The Lord ain't fucking with that. It's like it. Right, so it says, verse 20, it says, he knew all things ere ever they were created. So also after they were perfected, he looked upon them all. You see? So you ain't finessing the Lord. You're not getting around the Lord. You can't, you can't point the finger and stuff. When the angels and stuff, they see everything. Let me show you. This is Matthew 18:10. It says, take heed that ye despise not one of these little ones. For I say unto you that in heaven their angels do always behold the face of my Father. It says which is in heaven. You see? You see? So the thing is that don't sit up here and think that you can't get told on, say just because you think somebody is part of the 2/3. You see? Right? Don't think that the angels won't tell on your ass, because you think somebody's part of the 2/3, or you don't think they part of the elect and stuff. You don't know who they are. You see? You don't know who they are at all. You see? And once again and stuff, you're not gonna get say if a certain brother has a certain delivery and stuff, the Lord will calm it down. You know what I'm saying? Or the Lord will bring it to mind and whatnot and stuff when it comes down to certain speeches, right? Or how a person speaks, right? Now, you can't really get frustrated at that because that's how the Lord created that man. Now, yes, the scriptures do say, use not, much odious words and stuff like shit, damn, fuck, certain so-called cuss words. You see, right? It ain't nothing wrong. It ain't nothing wrong with that, right? But to do so much of it with every other word is a cuss word and stuff. It's like, damn, I can't listen to this. Ain't even nothing coming out and stuff, but just nothing but cuss words and stuff. You see, right? So, but when it comes down to the man's speech, the message that he's giving, you get irritated at that and stuff. Hey, that's tough luck. That's tough luck. You see, because I tell you right now, I'm not gonna be upset. I'm not gonna be upset if I'm not gonna be upset if somebody is telling me in a rigorous way and stuff that's warning me that guess what, trouble is ahead, stay away from this shit. You know what I'm saying? Stay away from this, that, and the third and stuff. I'm not finna get offended at that. Oh, you gotta talk to me a certain type of way and stuff so you can warn me. Get the fuck out of here. You see? Get out of here and stuff with that shit, man. You see? You at least you warning me because most individuals and stuff, they ain't gonna say nothing to you. You see? You know? You know, so you gotta also watch out for that. You know, angels, the angels even protect the 2/3 and stuff until it's time for them not to be protected anymore. You see, you know, so you gotta check what you're doing, because remember the word messenger. I mean the word angel goes into the Hebrew word mala'ak, the mala lada anaka mala'ak, and it means messenger and stuff. So what you think they doing? They snitching on everything that you think of and everything that you're doing and everything you planning and plotting. They're snitching. They tail. They tail on you. They tattletale. They don't need cameras. These motherfuckers, it's like the angels, you know, even know what your prayers are. They even know, because they the ones who send it to the Heavenly Father. You see? And so they know what's in your mind, right? And then what is Satan's job? Satan's job is to, uh, 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 Satan's job is to cause you, Satan's job is to cause you to, to think that you can use the scriptures a certain type of way and stuff, just so you can up how you look and whatnot and stuff, and really you ain't doing it by the right way and stuff, and that's what that is, vain glory, and it will get you destroyed. You see, right? So that was it. You know, I don't want to make it too long. I hope the video was edifying. I like to give all honor and glory to Yahweh Bashim Yahshua Hara Kakwadash. Double honors to apostles of great millstone, and salutations to elect which you have to be. Shalom with Baba Kwam Yasharala. And Salakia and stuff, if I kind of rambled and went into other topics and whatnot, I kind of veered off. But I hope, you know, the message that I was trying to give and stuff is legit. You know what I'm saying? You know, and on point and edifying. Shalom. Shalom.